All right, OKC Thunder beat the San Antonio Spurs in Game 2, and there were some questionable plays and some questionable officiating. First things first, though, if you're a Thunder fan watching the video, San Antonio got to play really physical. OKC also got to play really physical. I heard Thunder fans bringing it up, and they are right. Similar to like when Steph Curry would come off ball screens in his prime, even still today, once Curry hits the screen, once it's like that point of contact with Curry, the screen man, and they all hit each other right there, defenders will grab Steph Curry's wrist, they'll grab his arm, kind of right there when the contact happens where the officials can't really see it. And there was multiple plays in this game where SGA is coming off screens, coming off ball, and the Spurs are grabbing his arms, they're giving him little pushes, grabbing him around the hip. That's another thing people love to do to Steph Curry. So for OKC Thunder fans, I'm a Spurs fan. I'm not going to blame the loss on the officials. I thought officiating did favor OKC slightly, but the reason the Spurs lost the game was turnovers and not being able to get a rebound at the end of the game. But anyway, this is one play people were talking about. I do have it muted, or Adam Silver's going to send me to prison. But on this one, I'll see real obvious. Wemby gets his foot stepped on by Chet Holmgren right there. And I think that was too crazy. I didn't think it was really a dirty play. I'm not freaking out about that one. It didn't have anything to do with basketball on that play. Some people define a dirty play as just a play that has nothing to do with basketball. I guess like this, it wasn't basketball related. If I'm going to call it a dirty play, you have to be trying to hurt someone basically or do something that might have hurt somebody. So on this one, I feel like Chet is trying to step on Wemby's foot to try to get him to trip or something and give his team an advantage. I didn't think he stepped violently on Wemby's ankle and tried to twist it or anything like that. One more thing people are saying on this play, I think they're right. So if you see the hash mark right there, if y'all can see the hash mark, that is Chet Holmgren space in between those two hash marks. So Wemby's foot is in it's in Chet Holmgren space right there in the hash mark. If you watch the game, I think Chet Holmgren tells Wemby something like "You're in my space," and Wemby, "Fuck you, bro," or whatever he said in French, and Chet just steps on his foot. But again, Wemby is in Chet Holmgren's space because Chet Holmgren's space is in between those two hash marks. I'm not freaking out about that play. People were talking about that one. Don't think it was dirty. I think Chet was just trying to get a little trip or something. And, this one I didn't think was egregious. Moving on, though. Again, I said it earlier. The Spurs are getting to grab and hold SGA and do all these things off ball to SGA. A lot of off ball fouls that could have been called against the Spurs on SGA. And same thing on the other side of the court with Wemby. Isaiah Hartenstein is holding his arm on every play. He's pushing him. He's hugging his hips and doing all sorts of stuff to try to keep Wemby off the boards. As soon as the game started, Isaiah Hartenstein's just grabbing Wemby and fouling him almost every single play off the ball. But they're not calling the fouls. It is the playoffs. We hold Wemby up to an all-time great standard already. I heard someone make the point. It was a good point. Shaquille O'Neal, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kobe, all these guys, once the playoffs started, they wouldn't get a lot of these whistles either. I would see Shaq, Jokic, they get the shit hacked out of him. Jokic looks like someone just cut his arms up with knives. He has so many scratches and scrapes on his arms. And teams play really physical with him, just like the Thunder last year. And same thing, they're fouling him, pulling him, and he doesn't get the calls. Same thing with Shaq as well in Shaq's prime. When you're just such a dominant superstar level player, you're not going to get all those calls. And again, I know Hartenstein definitely fouled Wemby all game long. He should have been fouled out by the start of the fourth quarter if they were calling those fouls. But again, it's not just bigger, more physical players like Jokic and Shaq. Like I was saying with SGA, Steph Curry, when they're coming off those screens, as soon as they hit the screen, if y'all know what I'm saying, they hit the screen, the ref can't really see what's happening right there at the point of contact, and someone grabs SGA's wrist, they grab his arm, grab Steph Curry's arm, put their arm around their hip to try to slow him down coming off the screen. And we did a lot of that to SGA tonight as well. Someone tried to say it was more egregious. All right, okay, more foul calls than Wemby, or what the Thunder, what the Spurs were doing to SGA was more egregious than what the Spurs were doing to Wemby. I don't think so. Just off watching the game, I'd have to rewatch it. Wemby's a 7'5" freak, so we're just always hyper fixated on Wemby and everything that's going on with him at every moment, basically. But this play, I'll put it on full screen so we can see. This one I thought was just definitely a dirty play. If y'all see, here's Isaiah Hartenstein right here. If y'all just watch Isaiah Hartenstein, he's going for the rebound. Hard to see on that angle. We'll get a replay, but he just yanks the shit out of Castle's hair. They end up getting the rebound and getting that 3 ball for Jared McCain. See on the replay though, it was really blatant. If y'all watch right here, Hartenstein grabs and just pulls on Stephon Castle's hair. Thought that was a dirty play. I feel like that's dangerous as well. You can hurt someone's neck like that. I heard someone make the point. Let's see here. Hartenstein, it's just dirty, dude. I don't know how you can defend it. Here, let's see it again. Someone tried to say Hartenstein's, it's just dirty, dude. Someone tried to say his hand got caught in Castle's hairband. Looks like it did get caught in his hairband, but it's just totally dirty in my opinion. I don't know how you can defend it. He sticks his arm out, grabs it, pulls it, holds on to it, and he pulls on him to try to get an advantage for that rebound. If Hartenstein doesn't pull him, maybe Castle gets the rebound. I don't really think so. But it's just a dirty play. Someone's trying to say again, his arm got caught in Stephon Castle's headband, but he sees Castle's there. He intentionally reaches his arm out, grabs a handful of Castle's hair, pulls him back. That way his team has a better chance of getting that rebound. Again, if he doesn't grab Castle's hair, looked like the Thunder were still going to get that rebound, to be honest, but it was just a dirty play from Hartenstein. That one was definitely dirty. I'm not so mad at the Chet Holmgren play. I don't think that was super dirty or anything like that, but this pull by Hartenstein on Castle was definitely a dirty play. You could have injured someone's neck. And, it's just crazy the refs didn't see that one. Where is the official when that happens? Let's see. Here's Hartenstein. Let's try to find the ref real quick. Yeah, here's Tony Brothers down here, so maybe he couldn't really see it. It happened on the other side of the court. But I feel like the NBA should look into that. Give Hartenstein a fine at least. The money doesn't mean anything. They're also rich, but at least give him a fine so the Thunder know we're looking out for hair grabs and things like that. But yeah, that one was definitely a dirty play. I don't know how you can argue it wasn't a dirty play. There'll be people on here, probably Thunder fans. I don't hate you guys, but they're going to say, that's not a dirty play, bro. You just don't know ball. And as a Spurs fan, if you make dirty plays, I do mind it. I don't like players making dirty plays. I don't like seeing it in the game. But Bruce Bowen back in 2003, whenever he was with the Spurs, he would undercut dudes all the time. Kobe, he'd stick his foot in their landing space on purpose to try to twist their ankles. And I love Bruce Bowen, but if someone told me Bruce Bowen's not a dirty player, I wouldn't tell them, "Oh, you don't know ball, bro. Bruce Bowen was a totally clean player. Bowen was a dirty player. I'll admit that." Um, I had another example I was trying to think of. The most recent one, Victor Wembanyama, just 3 or 4 days ago, he elbowed the fuck out of Naz Reid in the throat. That was a dirty play. Wemby was frustrated. He saw Naz Reid, saw his throat, and elbowed him in the throat, just like Hartenstein saw Stephon Castle's hair, grabbed his hair, and pulled on it. So that's my thing. I can't speak for all Thunder fans. Everyone's different. All their fans are different people, but a large portion of Thunder fans, I'll feel like they'll just say, our team's not dirty, bro. You just don't know ball. We're just playing physical, excellent defense, which they do. They play all-time great defense. Their rotations are great. It's amazing to watch. But again, as a Spurs fan, Wemby, Not even a week ago, he elbowed Naz Reid in the face. I don't think Wemby's a dirty player, but that was a dirty play, and I'll acknowledge that was a dirty play by Wemby. And I guarantee you there's going to be people talking about this Hartenstein play. Like I already said, someone said, oh, his arm just got caught in Stephon Castle's hairband, which it did, but he stuck his arm out, stuck it in Castle's hair, grabbed it, pulled him back, almost like if you're running, you're about to cross the finish line in a race, and you grab someone's arm to pull them back. That's what Hartenstein did to Stephon Castle's hair, and it's just a dirty play, dude. If you can't acknowledge that it's a dirty play, you just don't know what a dirty play looks like. Again, I'm a Spurs fan. Wemby elbowed Naz Reid in the throat. That was a dirty play. I'll acknowledge it was a dirty play. I don't think Wemby's a terrible guy or he's a dirty player just because of that. But with the Thunder, it's all season long. Coaches talk about it. Players talk about it. I just have my channel on YouTube. You can say you don't know ball, bro, and that's totally fair. But all the head coaches, all the players, all season, talking about OKC's dirty antics, and you see it happen again and again. I don't know ball, but I think the coaches and the players in the NBA that always make the same points, I think they do know ball. And if you're a Thunder fan, that's totally fine. But don't say this wasn't a dirty play, because if you don't think it was a dirty play, I just don't know what to say. Please like and subscribe, though. I'm trying to hit 7 million subscribers. Let me know what you thought about Hartenstein's play. Like the video, hate the video, tell your friends, do something, and we'll see y'all next time.